Good morning, SKN. I'm Andre Cunningham.
And I'm Cortensia Carty.
How was your weekend, Corty?
It was good. What about yours?
Mine was excellent in some form or way.
In some form of way.
Yes.
So what happened in the way that made it not good?
I had a wonderful weekend, but I didn't enjoy my weekend totally because you went on a mission without me on Friday.
Yo, he's such a fraud, right? People should get him. He says, I'm going to be there to collaborate with you. And who's not there to collaborate?
You could have called me.
Called you what? You know you weren't making it?
Anyway, please do not come for my man bun this morning. Thank you.
I didn't even notice the man bun. Lord Jesus.
Welcome viewers on TVC channel 40 on the cable and also those watching TVC on the Tel TV cable network in St. Martin. We're happy you all could join us, and also those that are joining us on Facebook and also on YouTube at Studio 327.
Indeed.
Good morning to y'all. Thank you so much for joining us, and good morning, SKN.
And be Monstars today. I say Monstars because it's Monday and you're all stars. So shine in your respective rights. Don't let anybody dull it this morning.
I love that.
You like that, Monstar?
Beautiful Monstars.
Yeah.
Are you a Monster?
I'm a Monstar, of course.
We're yet to find out.
Could you believe this, guys? All right, alrighty.
Here's what's happening in our local news this morning. This one comes to us by way of press release from the Nevis Island Administration. The Honorable Spencer Brand, Minister of Public Works in the Nevis Island Administration, NIA, says the completion of Phase 2 of the road rehabilitation project on the island's main road has significantly enhanced the road infrastructure on Nevis. The project was completed on schedule and saw upgrades to the water, electricity, and telecommunication service, as well as the drainage in the area between Quiff Dellas and Nisbet. Phase 2 saw the rehabilitation of 3.5 kilometers of road and the widening of the road between Cliff Dwellers and the Oily Water Taxi Pier. Honorable Brand informed that 1.3 kilometers of side drains, curbs and slippers, U-drains and V-drains were installed to remedy drainage issues in that area. He went on to note the upgrade to the water distribution system.
That's so good.
It is awesome. Yeah. Even when you go to Nevis, you can just tell there's a difference with the road network.
Yeah.
So good job, NIA.
Pretty good, and I'm happy that the government is working for the people. As we continue now, our second story comes from Wind Media SKN. The water situation will worsen in St. Kitts and Nevis, says an Environment and Climate Action Minister, Honorable Dr. Joel Clark. The senator made that statement during her ministry report during the July 13th Prime Minister's press conference when relaying the remarks that June had possibly been the warmest June in 100,000 years, and July 3rd was the hottest day ever recorded globally, and the effects of the drastic change in temperatures has on the climate, food, and water. Water continues to be a major issue for the people of St. Kitts and Nevis, especially in the most affected areas such as Keon, where for years continuous supply of water to residents in that community has been a problem. The government has indicated that various avenues for securing more water continue, such as buying water from the St. Kitts Marriott Resort, desalination, digging more wells, and scouting other ground or surface water sources throughout the Federation to alleviate the water strain. Wow.
Water.
Water, we need it. That's why we can't waste it.
We can't do without it.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Wow.
And still on the local scene, this story comes to us from Wind Media SKN. According to Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Jew, an increase in the Federation's minimum wage is coming. It was previously reported that there was work being done by the Labour Ministry to increase the minimum wage, which had not seen an increase since 2014 and stands at $360 for a 40-hour work week. While there has been a general consensus after the government met with entities in the public, private, and non-governmental sectors of our economy that there should be an increase to the minimum wage, the biggest question is how much should the $360 be increased by given the current standard of living and the economic situation of the Federation. During his July 13th press conference, Prime Minister Drew said, and quote, We have heard from the Ministry of Finance, we have heard from the Chamber, we have heard from the Labor Union, and we have heard from the Labor Department, Social Services, Consumer Affairs, and so forth, and Social Security. And we have had positions, papers from these stakeholders, organizations, ministries, or whatever they might be. And so we have reached the conclusion that there needs to be an increase in the minimum wage based on where we are, and everyone has agreed. What we are discussing is how much at this present moment the minimum wage should be. End quote.
Wow. $360. How does one survive? You have water bill, you have your light bill. If you have kids and the amount you have to feed them.
So my question to you is, how much do you think the minimum wage should be?
A week?
Yes.
At least $700.
$700?
Yeah.
I was saying $750, but I could satisfy with $700.
700
Yes,
could work,
$700 is livable.
Livable.
No pressure, but we're putting it out there.
It is what it is. And as they say, the current state of the cost of living in the Federation. The cola is high. Every time you go to the supermarket, everything is up.
$750 per week. We're declaring
we're
it.
Go with Andre, $750. Yes. And let's see how far we get with that one. Now, for the weather forecast, it is partly cloudy with a high of 88 and a low of, I see, 0 degrees Fahrenheit. Is this for real?
Well,
What? Say what now? Wow. Okay, it's currently 83 degrees Fahrenheit. So, well, it's hot already, y'all. Listen, this morning was too hot.
It's warm.
I can't wait for December. Can you?
December?
Yes, the cool.
Oh,
I don't care how cold it is because I love the cold, but I want to be cool. I do not like the heat.
I love summer, but
with hot water.
The heat is unbearable.
Oh man, the humidity, the dust. Listen, I don't want to sound like a complainer, but it is what it is, and I guess I have to wait until December to have my weather right. So we'll take a break and we'll be back with regional and international news. So stay tuned. Tell your friends we're on, so just turn on their devices. We will be back.
Cheers.
An exotic experience.
Good morning, my name is Tanya Moses and I'm representing Crazy Rolls. This is a reminder for you to always watch Good Morning SKN, where you get your local, regional, and entertainment news at Studio 327.
Hi, good morning. My name is Shamara Phillips, the co-founder of the We Care Group. We provide care at every stage in life. Tune in to Good Morning SKN on Studio 327. Imagine the impossible.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. If you are just joining us, you are in time for regional news. Our news this morning comes from Loop Caribbean. Saber's Island Council voted to adopt an ordinance to restrict tobacco products on the Dutch Caribbean islands. The ordinance, which goes into effect on September the 1st, 2023, regulates 3 areas with respect to the sale of tobacco and tobacco-related products. It will be illegal to sell vapes and e-cigarettes to persons under the age of 18. Retailers will be required to ask people under the age of 25 for ID, and they are prohibited from selling e-flavored liquids to all persons. Jane Offlin, head of public health, said the measures taken are a positive step towards safeguarding the health of Saber's youth. She said, and quote, "In recent years, smoking, particularly vaping amongst young people, has increased, on Saber, doubling since 2017. We have received signals from the school and parents who are really concerned. We listened to those concerns and drafted this ordinance because we believe structures should be in place to facilitate a healthy lifestyle for the residents of Saber," end quote. So what I'm getting here is that the sale is restricted to persons under a certain age.
Yes.
So under 18, no vapes, no e-cigarettes. And then for persons who are under 25, they need an ID. I thought 21 was the legal age to do anything.
Well, 25.
Wow.
Well, I mean, most young persons are into the
vape.
e-cigarette and vape nowadays compared to the cigarettes. So I guess they're putting measures in place to protect our youth.
And I guess the parents are concerned
Way
they
to
can't
go.
do it alone, so they're enlisting the governments to help.
Way to go, Saber.
Fair enough.
I agree with Saber. Too much young people and too much non-communicable diseases are out there now,
Lord.
experienced by our young folks. So
the lungs and these stuff, like everywhere I look in St. Kitts, I see, well, not mostly our locals, but persons that are living here
yes,
with the vape. And I
Yes.
see
It's
the
popular.
community is, for those that sell it, they are.
it's very popular.
Indeed.
It's now time for our international news. This story comes from the BBC. India has launched its third moon mission, aiming to be the first to land near its little explored South Pole. The Chandrayaan-3 spacecraft, with an orbiter, lander, and a rover, lifted off at 14:35 on Friday from the Sriharikota Space Center. The lander is due to reach the moon on the 23rd to 24th of August. If successful, India will be the only fourth country to achieve a soft landing on the moon after the US, the former Soviet Union, and China. Thousands of people watched the launch from the viewers' gallery, and commentators described the sight of the rocket soaring in the sky as majestic. The liftoff was greeted with cheers and loud applause from the crowds and the scientists. The third in India's program of lunar exploration, Chandrayaan-3, is expected to build on the success of its earlier moon missions.
That's going to take long to get there.
But this is their third mission, right?
Yeah, but it's going to, yeah.
So if
Continue.
if it's their third, but yet still it's their first time on the moon, then what happened to the two mission? Their first
Previous
two.
two? Okay.
Yes.
That's a question I cannot answer. I don't know. You will need to contact the Indian authorities, kind sir.
I'm just looking at the story. This is their third attempt to go to the moon, but it will be their
Maybe the others didn't.
lift off,
Maybe.
or maybe something.
I don't know. So let me not assume anything.
Yes, we wish India all the very best.
All the best, but it's gonna. It left before the 22nd,
And
the fact that it's gonna take that long to get there.
Oh well,
Sheesh.
I could not survive that. I'm sorry.
What do you know? If you were a trained astronaut, maybe you can. You're not giving yourself any credit.
That's why they are the scientists. I cannot.
You're not?
I'm not. I'll
It's
stay on
obvious.
Earth.
All
I'll
right.
stay right down here on Earth. I'm sorry.
Where you belong.
Where I certainly belong. Yes. And that's all we have, folks, for local, regional, and international stories. We have an awesome lineup this morning, Courtney.
Yeah.
Yes, and I can't wait to share to the viewers what we
certainly
have
can.
in store for them. So stay around. GMSKN continues right after this short break.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Cheers.
An exotic experience.
Welcome back to a Good Morning SKN. WikiHow.com defines the bare minimum as one step above absolutely nothing. When someone's just doing the bare minimum, you don't necessarily notice anything's wrong, but there's not much to brag about either. This segment of In the News is all about that. Today's news posted an article titled, and quote, "Woman turns down ice cream date for being the bare minimum, sparking debate," end quote. Wow.
This is funny.
Wow. So hi, this is Vance. Hi. Hope you've had a good day. I'm excited for tomorrow. I can pick you up, but if you are not comfortable with that, we can just meet there. I don't know why, but I'm feeling like getting some ice cream in this hot weather. LOL. Sorry if this may come off as rude, but I don't do ice cream dates. I'm a 26-year-old woman, and dates like that seem like the absolute bare minimum for me. Meeting up would be a waste of both of our times, since we probably don't have the same vibe. Best wishes.
Best wishes indeed. You're out of order.
How am I out of order?
You're very rude and out of order. You could see good up me and want to bring me on an ice cream date.
That shows that good up you are not thankful for the little things.
I am being thankful, but stay in your lane.
I need to see every part of you. Imagine you take me on this I'm trying to find the word. You take me on this palace date.
Yes.
So you take me on a whole trip on the first day to Dubai. And then after that, you can't live up to it. I would prefer for you to start small. That includes the ice cream date. And then we progress. Because what if you can't keep up when you start big?
How you're shaping the story is realistic and imaginable. However, leave the folks who can have ice cream dates to do ice cream dates, and those folks who can do the palace dates do the palace dates. To eat, you ever hear them say every hoe got them stick a bush? Yes. Every hoe have their stick a bush.
Yeah, and it means hoe as in the tool that you use to cut the grass. Okay,
what
guys?
did I think they meant?
I don't know what people might think. Listen, English is a very funny language, so we have to be mindful. So
let me be specific. Every hoe, as in an equipment, a mechanical device.
It's not mechanical.
It's
manual.
It can be mechanical. A hoe can be mechanical. Yes. Listen, it's play on words.
Exactly.
It's play on words.
Exactly. So be specific, please. We don't want anybody coming first.
Good morning, SKN.
Yeah. So guys, it's a tool with a long handle and it has a funny shaped head.
Yes.
And that's what they used to clear ground when they were farming long time. Yeah. So that's exactly what it is. Okay.
But honestly though, I am dating you. You have some form of limitations, right?
Limitations or expectations?
Both.
Okay.
Yes, limitations and expectations.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to take someone like you. Let's say,
so why would you judge the book by the cover?
It's not judge, it's criteria.
And you see, he asked the question. You see the pressures we are putting on ourselves?
You think it's a pressure?
It's pressure. What if you listen? And this is why we need to get to know people for themselves and not force people into doing stuff.
Correct.
As I said, we can't have the palace date and then you can't keep up with the palace date. Then I would have a problem. No, she should have gone on the date and see how the date could have turned out. But she wanted an immediate palace date. So what if he said, okay, we're gonna go to let's say Disney World for the first date, or the biggest. What's the high-end hotel? Not Four Seasons. There's one just above it. I can't remember. Ritz-Carlton.
Ritz-Carlton. Okay.
And then the next time we downgrade all the way down to
don't call the name, please.
Exactly. A boutique hotel.
Yes.
That's all I was gonna say. Too smart for this. To a boutique hotel.
Yes.
Then you're gonna wanna know, but we went to Ritz. How come we all the way down
end up here? I get the point, which I agree. However.
Okay, let me hear this. However,
you cannot go for someone who is high end.
Well, how we know she's high end? And we're not discrediting you, man. But
wasn't the article from Tinder? So he saw what the lady lifestyle is like.
Or do you think they post all of that on there?
Tinder, their pictures.
I don't know. I don't know Tinder. I've never been to Tinder.
Yeah,
so.
Tinder it's a dating app, and it's something like Facebook where you share photos, so you can see the person's lifestyle. You can see what they're about.
So who said that photo is the real person, though?
Maybe they're lying, but you portray that sense that what you are about. Like, you don't take me to an ice cream date when you see me.
But what if what if she didn't have up all that you were saying, kind sir? How was it to assume?
Too bad for living a lie.
Who for living a lie? The fella that's trying?
If she's posting all this thing or lifestyle that she hoping to maintain, and then
it's not true.
That's on her end, not the gentleman's end. But I would assume the gentleman would have seen her lifestyle. That's why he reached out to her.
Yeah, but he reached out to her with an ice cream date just to test her. Because what if there's a prince behind that ice cream date and you just miss your prince because you're a meanie?
Point taken. Yes.
I don't understand. What's so bad about an ice cream date? The ice cream date is getting to know you, watching you eat the ice cream, seeing if you're a messy eater or you're a poised eater.
But this gentleman is messy. Like, if he had that debacle with that woman, why posted it? Why could just move along? Why posted it?
Because he's trying to show the world that we are a grateful generation that don't
women in general.
No.
Women, yes.
No. He's trying to show the world that people don't like simplicity anymore. They want the big hurrah before the big hurrah.
And my point is, if you see me living the hurrah lifestyle, leave them alone.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
But I'm sure she didn't have that. And the guy was just trying to figure her out.
You're sure? You're sure?
I'm sure. Because if he knew she was a flashy girl, I don't think he would have offered her ice cream. He would have said, let's go to the Ritz-Carlton, or let's go to Dubai, or let's go somewhere bougie, fancy, oui.
I think the lady was living her best life, and the man was just being cheap.
I don't like how Andre on this side of just encouraging people not to be simple and let things blossom.
I like people to be themselves. Yes, if the lady's being herself, she stood her ground. She don't want to be on an ice cream date when you see me in all of this. You're rude. Go find your
She rude too.
How is she rude? She's telling him the truth. Listen, you have some woman out there who would lead you on.
Well, I like that part that you were saying that she's speaking the truth. But who knows where the ice cream date would have gone? Maybe he's testing her.
Well, the future is not foreseen. Yes.
You see, Andre is so...
The future is not foreseen. This lady was upfront. She was blunt, and she tell him as it is.
So we know whose side you're on, and you know whose side I'm on.
Right.
Okay, so we're clear with that.
The next thing though, what if the gentleman was just initiating something like it didn't mean to say, because he was referring to how hot the time was. He's feeling for, maybe it was a joke. Oh, I'm feeling.
No, I don't think it's a joke. Maybe it's really hot. So maybe he could have been feeling for
I'm
ice
feeling
cream.
For some ice cream.
Yeah.
Maybe he was just initiating something. He didn't mean it, but she ran with that like.
No, he meant it.
You think it?
It could start with ice cream and then you eat food. You do it backwards. Dessert first.
So you honestly think this gentleman was testing her?
He was testing the waters. I honestly feel that. And she failed and showed that she is... How do you say it?
She's
shallow.
not a gold digger.
No, I never said that.
But
I said
that's
shallow.
where you
No.
That's where you
Why
were
am I going to say the woman's a gold digger? I'm a woman at the end of the day. She's just a little shallow.
Shallow?
Yes.
Elaborate. I want to hear this.
Because the ice cream date is too simple for her.
And so she's shallow. You saw my lifestyle. You see what I'm about, and you want to take me on an ice cream date.
Maybe I didn't see your lifestyle. That's why I was initiating an ice cream date. Okay.
Yes.
You were just hoping she had her lifestyle up. You know.
You need to up your game when you come onto these social media app. Maybe if you were familiar with Tinder, then you could put yourself.
I don't need to date. I'm off the market.
I know you're a married woman and you're off the market. However, for the single folks like I am.
Andre's on Tinder, y'all.
Yes, we have to put our paws out there.
So your paws probably say interested in blinged out mansions.
Absolutely
and
not. Absolutely
and
not.
Shiny chains and
no. Simplicity
Louis
for me.
Vuitton Merces.
Simplicity for me is key. However,
so would you go on an ice cream date if you were invited on an ice cream date?
Of course I would.
But you're encouraging Miss Ma'am to be mean to ice creamers.
Because I wouldn't want to say I assume. I know this woman was living it up.
I've seen the bougiest of couples in Crazy Rose getting ice cream, right? So that's an ice cream
date. But they're
date.
already a couple.
But it doesn't matter. Maybe it started from a KFC date.
So from KFC to ice cream.
To ice cream.
So which one is bigger?
The ice cream is the dessert, so the dessert is better.
I see where you're going. It ain't gonna work this morning. It's not working this morning.
So how can you tell if someone is doing the bare minimum?
If you are an established person, you're in a good job, you're making good money, and you are in position in society, and you want to take me on a...
Oh Lord.
Yes. If you are, let's say...
No, but I asked you how do you know if someone is doing the bare minimum?
And I was, if you are an established person, you're in a good job, and you're well known, you're quote unquote popular, and you want to take me out, let's say, on an ice cream date, that's bare minimum.
So an ice cream date is not on your list?
Not if you are, let's say, the prime minister.
So why does the prime minister have to spend so much money on you?
But don't be the bare minimum. Don't be cheap.
God. So you're telling me if... no, I can't say me. You're telling me if a young lady is to go out with the prime minister, we're just saying prime minister, not a prime minister. Lord, please don't put us in anything. The prime minister is supposed to take her to the Ritz-Carlton.
The prime minister need to put his money where his mouth is.
But the prime minister is a human being just like us, with bills just like us, and according to your salary, sometimes people spend according to their salaries. So what if the prime minister has a lot of bills and he could only afford an ice cream date to start it out?
The who?
What if the prime minister, not our prime minister once again,
Yes.
has
You're
a lot
making
of
it clear.
bills?
Hortensia.
Because maybe he has a Rolls Royce, he has a fancy house, he has a maid.
Yes, and with
So
all of
his
that,
money is spent accordingly. So he only can afford an ice cream date.
leave that to me and you.
Oh
Leave
my
the ice
God.
cream date to me and you, Hortensia.
Okay.
Like for real. Like if you are established, you take your date to an established place.
So standing your ground for what you think you deserve is right.
And that's exactly what the lady was
So
doing.
don't accept the ice cream date because you're not about that life.
Thank you.
Wow.
Not for me in particular. I welcome an ice cream date because I'm poor. Yes.
Saying that.
Yes.
Please stop saying that.
I welcome the ice cream date.
I don't like that because
Why?
you're calling yourself down.
I'm not calling myself
are.
down. I'm just
Don't.
making persons out there who thinks
That they need to carry you to the Ritz-Carlton.
Or-
That they can carry you to an ice cream date.
not only that, because I'm making it clear, because some folks see you on TV and think, oh, he have it. Well, I'm making it out there. I am poor.
He is not poor.
I am
Don't
poor.
listen. I do not know why he's saying he's poor. Don't say that about yourself. He is so not poor. Mm-mm. No, but you see, and perceived.
Yes.
Perceived, because she could be lying.
That's true.
I don't understand why we can't be so grateful and go on the ice cream date and see where it goes from there.
See where it goes.
Yes.
I agree with you somewhat, but I need folks nowadays to stand their ground.
But people have been standing their ground. If you broke, they ain't going nowhere with you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's 2023. It's not
But then
1995.
that shows shallowness. That shows you're only into me for the money. That's why in the vows that was written, it says for richer or for no money. I'm not even going to say poor. For
And
no
that's it.
money.
And I think
we're supposed to
it's
stick together.
It's
and
time
not
those
just be
vows changed. Yes, it's for richer, for richer.
Yeah, I've heard people made fun of their vows like on
Yes,
YouTube and stuff, and I don't think that's cool. So when the pastor says for richer or for poorer, the lady says for richer or for richer. I don't like that. Even if it's funny, don't say that, because that makes us women look bad.
You're being very traditional.
No, it just makes us look like we're gold diggers, and I'm gonna use the word, and we're not. 'Cause
Hortensia
most
is
of
a
us are
tradition-
independent.
She's a traditional woman, y'all.
I'm not traditional,
Yes,
y'all. I
you
just
are.
don't like how sometimes we're painted, and we cause that on ourselves.
Again, I
And-
repeat, it's 2023 and not 1995. And
right.
with that said, that's all we have for In the News. Thank you so much, lady, whoever you are on Tinder, for standing your ground. No ice cream date, especially when your money's up there. Take me to the Ritz-Carlton.
Imagine Vance now
Yeah.
behind that screen as a whole Prince of Dubai. You just missed out. Womp womp.
You think?
Yep.
I don't think so. I think Vance just
was
want to
just
put
testing
himself
the
in
water.
things. Vance want to put himself in things. You see the nice lady, you want to go after her and you want to bring her on an ice
nice
cream
lady's
date.
side, and I'm gonna be on Vance because I know Vance was just trying his luck and seeing how low he can go and if it would have been accepted. Imagine you accepting an ice cream date and Vance says, "Psych, we're going to the Ritz-Carlton." You just missed it.
Quote unquote, imagine.
You just missed
You
it.
said imagine.
Yeah, imagine good things will come your way when you are thankful for the little ones.
And that's all we have for In the News this morning.
Yes.
So kudos to you, Mr. Vance. All the very best to that young lady.
Lovely young lady that declined.
Yes.
She stood her ground, so
She
fair
did.
enough.
And you taught us to stood our ground, so
You have to stand your ground, but you can't be so mean.
it's not mean.
It's mean.
Stand your ground.
Mean and shallow.
See you
Don't
on
hurt
the
your neck now.
I'm trying to mimic her. I'm trying to mimic her. See you after the break, folks. GMSKN continues right after this.
My name is Cartel Food, Chairman for Panorama.
Yeah.
An exotic experience.
Greetings everyone, my name is Winnie-L Pereira. I am the founder of Pure Niceness by Winnie-L, which is an all-natural, luxurious self-care line of skin and hair care. Tune in to Good Morning SKN on Studio 327. Imagine the impossible.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Hi everyone, my name is Tatiana Lido, owner of Soul Food Kitchen. Make sure to tune in to Good Morning SKN on Studio 327, 8 a.m., 10 a.m. daily.
My name is Asan Green from Green Your Asian Refrigeration. Be sure to tune in to Studio 327 for Good Morning SKN from 8 to 10.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN, and welcome to a thought-provoking segment that shines a spotlight on the transformative journey of community development. Today we explore the remarkable power that lies within communities to drive positive change, foster resilience, and create a vibrant future for all. Communities are the backbone of society, comprising diverse individuals who share common spaces, experiences, and aspirations. Yet, community development goes beyond mere coexistence. It encompasses a collective effort to shape the present and future of our neighborhoods, towns, and cities, ultimately creating thriving environments that nurture and empower everyone within them. In this segment, we will delve into the inspiration story of Delroy Prentice, Community Development Officer with the Development of Community Development and Social Services. Good morning, Delroy.
Morning, Delroy.
Happy you could join us on Good Morning SKN. So let's get right into the discussion, Delroy. The beginning of your interest in community development, where did it all started?
Yeah, well, first off, let me thank you all for bringing me on the show. I watch it all the time, so it's good for me to finally be here.
Awesome.
My work in community development started in 2014.
Okay.
It would have been after I returned from studying in America.
Okay.
I was approached by the then representative for the ministry, who would have been Honorable Marcella Libod.
Okay.
Yeah, she would have played a part in my journey towards going to school and everything. So when I came back, she approached me and she was like, I need help in these communities. I want you to help me. So I was like, say no more. I'm down. P.S. Ratan, she brought me in the ministry. And since 2014, I've been fully engaged in developing communities throughout St. Kitts and Nevis.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
Indeed.
So let's talk about, well, you spoke about one role model. I might assume that Miss Ratton is a next role model. And do you have...
Yes. I have Honorable Marcella, but that's my first role model because, she believed in, especially when you, because I'm from the Macna community.
Okay.
So when you're from Macna, you don't really find too much people believing in the young men down there. Yeah, which is really sad. So she was one who really said, you know what? I believe in you. I'm going to play a part in you. But I've had Miss Rattan would be a role model. And just genuinely, anybody I see doing good, whether they're older than me or younger than me, that's a role model for me.
I want to ask, as you say, we discredit persons from McKnight, some persons from Newtown, some persons from Irishtown.
Yes.
How did you manage to rise above that discredit? I want to know.
It wasn't easy because there are times when even some persons in society who you won't expect the stigma from, you get it. Like when I was younger, I remember I wanted to buy a truck because my uncle's trucking, so I would have wanted to drive a truck. And then when I went to the police station, I asked the officer, how do you go about getting a truck license? And she was fine. She told me everything to do. And then when she asked me where I'm from, I said I'm from McKnight. And this were her exact words. She said, oh, I'm surprised you want to drive truck because all I down there is gunman and thief. So if you're not strong mentally, stuff like that will break you. But I have a strong support system around me. I have good people in the community because McKnight has a lot of great people in it. It's just a minute few who give us a bad name. But I have a strong support system around me. So stuff like that don't really break me.
Wow. And people don't understand that things that they tell us can have an impact on us. Because what if you took that negative and you said, okay, I am
since there's a gunman and a thief, I'm going to show you how we got it.
Exactly.
I'm saying, things like that wouldn't break me.
I'm happy you rose above that. Proud of you, Delroy.
It's very sad how much they stigmatize communities. It's very sad.
Wow.
So Delroy, share with us the significance of community development. How important it is.
Well, as you said in your introduction, basically community development is the backbone of our society, and if your back don't work, then you're not used to anything. You see what I'm saying? We have a great mantle to maintain. A lot of our persons right now are going through a lot of hidden pain. They don't show it, whether financially, sexually abused, a bunch of stuff. So what we try to do is we try our best to correct with stakeholders as well a lot of the ills them that are in our society. So if you don't have, Marcella always said, stronger communities, stronger families, safer communities. And if you don't have safe communities, we don't have a safe country. So we try our best to definitely go out there and do what we actually say our name is: community development, develop the community.
Wow. So who are some of the stakeholders that ensure that the community development program?
Well, we work with a bunch of stakeholders. We work with NGOs. I work with a lot of community groups. I work with schools. I work with police. I work with nurses. I work with health. I work with, believe it or not, for the past 4 years, I've been actually working with a lot of the ex-gang members and some present gang members in the community to basically try to bring back a level of calmness in our community. So we work with anybody who wants to work with us. We work with them. We don't have any picks.
I like that. I like that. Wow. Positive vibes. I love it. Wow. So let's talk about your role and responsibilities. We spoke about family earlier.
Yes.
We know most of the family dynamic is a single parent household where mom is both mom and dad, and she works extra long hours.
Yes.
What program do you does your department, let me not say you because I don't want to put everything on your shoulder. What program does your department have to keep these youths I don't want to say safe, but keep them engaged so that they don't end up in the bad part.
Right. Well, what we do is our ministry celebrates Family Month.
Okay.
Family Month starts from May the 15th to June the 15th.
Okay.
Yeah, so we recently had a bunch of activities. We had because my zone stretches from Central Bastia, which includes McKnight Market Street, all the way down to Trinity.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's a big zone, including Village, Buckley's, all of that. So what we had for the area was I partnered with the schools, the Dr. William Connor Primary School and the Bronte Wells Primary School. I had a movie night at the Dr. William Connor Primary School. The families came out. We had the mothers, the fathers, the children watching movies, interacting, laughing, and basically sharing ideas about, because for example, I may be a family who may need a little guidance, so there were other families there who was able to share and connect with each other as well. So it was a positive family building experience. And then we had a games night at the Bronte Wells Primary School. That was really nice. It was supposed to finish at 8 o'clock, but persons had so much fun. We was there till like 10:30, and the similar. We played games. We had bingo. We had family sharing with each other. We had a backyard gardening session in the Old Road community, where we had families come out, share about nutrition, health, planting food, sharing food as well. And then we also do camps, we do family sessions, financial sessions as well, teaching people about how to save, planning a future for their children as well. So we do we're fully engaged with building families in the department.
That's a lot.
I know.
Yeah,
I didn't know that these things exist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that you're here to enlighten us this morning.
Of course. Mr. Patience, as a community development officer, what are some of the highs and lows of being a community development officer?
I'll start with the lows first.
Yes.
The low is, if I want to be able to fix every ill in St. Kitts, whether it's sexual abuse, crime, everything, but limited budgets.
Yeah.
So that's the only downside. Sometimes you have this grand project.
Yeah.
You see, you look on the TV, you see it in these big countries happening, but when it's your time to do it in this little country, it's we don't have the money like America, we don't have money like England, but it's more good. It's more good to me than bad. It's no bad, I would say, because the love I receive from people and, seeing you help people. For example, we do the PAP alleviation program.
Right.
That program, we see it brings smiles on people's face.
Yes.
Right now, we're currently doing uniform assistance because it's a 2-unit department. We have community development, which is my side, and then there's the social assistance side, where I work with social officers to go out there and target the community. So right now, we are doing the uniform sign up for families who may need assistance with that, and we also do a food program as well. So it's more good. The only bad thing would be you can't get all the money in the world.
Yes.
What about grants? Have you ever tried?
Our department receive. So another area that we do as well, we do community-based organizations registration. So if persons are interested in signing up a community group, we do that as well. You register with us, and then we receive funding from like UNESCO, USAID, OAS, these type of organizations, and then we share these with the community. So we've actually given grants from our department in the past, and we also have funding as well for community groups up to 2,500. So if there's these ideas that you want to do, whether it may be a camp, it may be a cleanup, etc., you can reach out to our ministry and we'll assist you as best as we could.
I like that.
Okay. What about receiving help from the private sector and other persons?
Yes, we also receive a lot of help from the private sector. Whenever because we can't do it alone. Finances, we all know that we can't do it alone. We always reach out. I don't want to call any names,
you don't have to.
Yeah, but we receive a lot of help from private funders. We want to thank them as well for that as well too, for all who've helped us in the past.
Okay, good stuff. They know who they are. And
yes,
they would have gotten their flowers.
Then, how important it is for folks to give back, especially to their communities.
Man, trust me, like before I worked community development, I wasn't like how I am now. Yeah, I never knew anything about giving back. I never know anything about that.
So there wasn't an interest. There wasn't an initial interest.
I was just a young man from McKnight, not wanting to know nothing. From McKnight, I just like I just
I'm glad that police words did not win. I'm glad.
I'm just from McKnight, you know. So after meeting Marcella, she is the one who kind of create this spark in me, because she was a lady I would have seen give. She always giving. So even me, outside of community development, I'm always giving, and I try to give more as well and encourage people to give more as well, because when I leave here, I'm going to meet one of my friends. She's going to be giving a donation as well to Annie's place as well, because you know, if I have it, I mean, I'm not rich.
Yes.
But if I know a little you would want some help, it wouldn't kill me to give him $100 to buy some books, because that $100, he gonna keep him out of trouble and he gonna come something good in life. So yeah, we have to give back. Giving back is very important.
You mentioned Addie's place, but before we go there, I just want to touch for somebody that may want to take advantage of you. I'm gonna be the devil advocate and go there. How do you tell them no? I can't afford it, because you're not using it towards, well, you're not using it in a way that is going to enhance you.
I don't. I tell you straight up, like if you're gonna come to me and you say, I want to go to the dance next week, you're not getting it from me. I don't cut any style with it. No, if you're coming to me and you're gonna say, hey, you know, I need help, because I like to give for, I like to say ROI. I'm not a return on investment. If I'm going to give you something, because when Marcella gave me something, I had to prove to her that, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to take advantage of this and help. So you're not going to get money to buy a pair of Nikes from me. You're not going to get money to buy a gold chain or go to the party. You're going to get money to help with your kids. You're going to get money to do a camp. If you want to take maybe a trip, you can get that help with that. So for me, I don't really, I'm not scared to tell you no.
Okay, good stuff.
I'm not scared.
All right.
Share with us your recent assistance to the Addie's place.
Yeah, well, Miss Lataya Merchant, we would have done some work in McKnight recently with a community, because I met her when I was doing a community profile in McKnight. She was very instrumental in helping me get some data I really needed, and I always told her, anything you need, just reach out to me, I'll pay it back. And then she recently reached out to me and said, Delroy, I need a little help. You know, we need help with our lunch program. They did their lunch. I said, come on, Lataya, too easy. So I was able to assist them with some stuff. And then I had my friends as well. Shout out to my friend Kareem KB. He recently donated some items, and one of my other friends are going to be donating items. The work that they do there is very, very, very good, very instrumental to our youth in that area. You see what I'm saying? So those type of organizations, I have no problem helping, and I love to help.
You said that she provided lunches for persons that are watching. Is this just for the school or persons?
For the school. For the children there.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, just making sure that persons can show up, because
there's for persons who may need lunch. There's an outreach center on the Gardensby Road.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how much people know McKnight, but there used to be a place called Bees Tires. So just go on the Bay Road. There's something called the Outreach Center.
After Academy School?
Yes, okay. coming on the west. Okay. Yeah, headed west. Yes, they assist with lunch as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So for persons who didn't know that, you can definitely reach out to them, and they assist persons.
Good stuff. I see that you have a lot of highlights.
Yeah,
I'm actually going through them.
So tell us about some before we speak about what we have.
If you want to talk about beach cleanups, we can talk about that. If you want to talk about helping families, we can talk about that. If you want to talk about the only person right now reaching out to prisoners coming out of prison, because I try to do a lot, because my area especially, I try to do a lot of work with at-risk people, not just youth, at-risk people, because there are a lot of persons in my community. So you may find me helping persons with resumes. You may see young men coming out of prison not knowing what to do. I reach out to the social officer, I assist them there. But yeah, it's a bunch of stuff.
You're doing excellent.
Football camps, a bunch of stuff.
I like that. But he's being pretty coy though. He's being coy. You want to start?
Of course.
Because he's being coy.
That's one of the things, that's one of the areas that his ministry, Mr. Prentice, have done. He participated in the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals Project of keeping and preserving clean beaches. Which is a partnership with the Irishtown Primary School.
Yes.
Go ahead.
You also, there's scholarship donation assistance to the best performing female student at this Irish Town Primary School.
Yeah.
How was that?
Into education.
How was that?
That's amazing, and I want to let you all know as well too that one of my biggest sponsors for that program is a guy by the name of Craig Holiday. Okay. He was one of the youths them in McKnight who was into that gang lifestyle.
Okay.
Right. So I was surprised when Craig reached out to me. He was like, "Bye, may want to see no other youth got on these paths, you know. So what I could help you with to keep these youth here out of trouble." And for me to see a farmer youngster doing this was really impressive to me. So shout outs to Craig with that. And it's good because schools need help, students need help.
Yes.
So helping, I've never thought I would be doing scholarships and stuff like that. I've never saw that happening in my life, so I'm really proud to see me and other persons doing these things.
You didn't see that, but the creator had that in line for you.
Yeah.
Wow. So we talk about so let me continue here. You've made sports day donations to Dr. William Connor
Irish Town Primary
and the
as well.
Irish Town for their sports.
Yeah, and I just want to say with the school, I haven't given to Branty Welch yet, and every time I go down there, it's always, you always give Irish Town everything.
Soon.
Yeah, I'm coming to Branty Welch soon.
Okay, I like that. Yes. First, yes. Clearing it up. You participated in the Copolad seminar in Fortaleza, Brazil,
yes.
about reducing drug use, drug trafficking, and building resilient communities.
Yes.
Nice.
And you also participated in a seminar to develop disaster response mechanism in the Caribbean region and food security plan with the European Union in Antigua. So you're being quiet. You're being coy about you. You're being humble.
Yeah, I mean humble. I mean, I see Marcella do so much more and more humbler than me.
So you want to give Marcella some extra flowers, although she knows you want to the coolest governor general?
The coolest governor general in the world. She don't know I love her. Amazing woman. Like, I mean, I cannot boast about anything because Marcella have done million times more than I've done.
Right.
And she's a lady. She wouldn't talk about anything that she does.
Yes.
So I try to mimic myself a lot after her, you know. Very wonderful lady.
Very humble.
Very humble. So.
Yeah, and she's always been like she in Prickly Pear Alley, Damien. Like I admire the relationship she and Damien has had for years.
Yes.
So now hearing about you, Delroy, I didn't know there was a next one. I just
there are many. There are many of you. Many of us. There's Kareem.
Listen, the one side guys.
Dijon.
Dijon. Well, that he's my nephew.
Yeah.
But Damien is like. Damien's been a fixture from since I would have known Marcella.
Damien is the right hand. Damien is the right hand.
Yes. Coolest Gigi.
Ever.
In the world.
In the world.
Yeah. So, do you want to encourage others? Well, let me ask you, do you want to encourage others
to get involved
in their community?
Well, definitely. This is the camera you said.
Yes, right there.
To the whole of St. Kitts and Nevis right now. We see what's going on. Young people need guidance. Our elders who have come before us, they need help. I'm encouraging everybody, reach out, help. It could be $20. It don't even have to be financial.
Yeah.
It could be your time.
Yes.
If you know how to talk Spanish, and somebody needs a class, volunteer your time. We want a country that is the best country in the world, and we're not gonna get that country unless all of us are fully involved, engaged, donating, giving back. Let's keep, and I want us to keep saying it's safe as well, because I don't like the crime. I hate the crime. So I want all of us to do our part. Not politics. Take the politics out of it. Because I want to say that a lot of people try to make crime political. It's not.
It's not.
Let's fight crime together with Dr. Joe, with Mr. Richards, with Mr. Everybody. Everybody do their part. So, and then that way now we'll have more tourists coming to St. Kitts, and we have more money in our pockets.
Yes, more money. I like that. I love that.
Delroy, can you share the viewers any contact information for the Department of Community Development?
Yes.
How can they reach out to the department?
Well, we have our number. It's 662-5539. I'll repeat that again. And I'll say, because international as well, we want you all to reach out to us. 1-869-662-5539. We're located at the upstairs, Pastor Connor's new church at Limekeel.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you need to find us in person, you can find us there. And then we also have officers, community development officers and social assistant officers throughout the community centers in St. Kitts.
Wow. Well, I'm impressed, and as I said, to meet another one of Marcella's mentees
from McKnight.
is a
You
good
know
thing.
they stigmatize those communities. So to see someone from McKnight
A lot of good come out of McKnight.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, definitely.
We have one of them right here on GMSK.
Right here.
Yeah, definitely.
Right here, indeed.
Yes. So final words, Delroy. Any final words to the people of the Federation?
My final words to the people of the Federation would be, we want St. Kitts to be the best place in the world. I always know. I mean, I've traveled a lot. I've been in a lot of countries all over the world, big countries all over the world, but I don't love nowhere like, let me not.
You love saying it's bad.
Let me use my language. Me not love nowhere like St. Kitts. You know what I'm saying? I love St. Kitts bad, but we have a lot of things that we need to fix. We need to start with the political tribalism.
Yes.
We need to start with the crime. We need to stop bad minding each other and live in love, because it's like Marcella always say, like 2 minutes, that's all you have.
Yeah.
You don't have much time. So I don't have to know you all to say good morning.
Exactly.
Yes.
I don't have to know anybody to say, hey, how can I help you? Or reach out to me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? We need a St. Kitts that's the best country in the world. All the tourists wanna come here. Everybody wanna come to St. Kitts, have fun, spend the money, and then that way now all of us gonna live better. Now it's a big dream, but it can happen.
Yeah.
It can happen, because there's no reason for nobody to feel like they can't do nothing. Because if I could have do it from the circumstance, single mom from McKnight, nobody helping me, and I still come out good, everybody can come out good.
Everybody
So
certainly can.
yeah, we need the best St. Kitts in the world. St. Kitts and Nevis, one federation.
I love it. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed that interview as much as we did. Why is my tablet giving me some issues now?
Mr. Delroy
That
Prentice.
was, yes, Delroy Prentice.
Community Development Officer.
Thank you, Andre, because I'm having a bit of, Community Development Officer. And should I say within the social services?
With community development and social services.
Okay, with community development and social services. Delroy, it was indeed a pleasure. I hope this is the first of many conversations to be had here at Good Morning SKN and Studio
whenever I have
327.
any big projects come out, I would like to know if the opportunity is there for me to let the nation know, because that's something that we need. You know, we need, when we have events, we need people to come out. Like when we have sports days, we need the youths we need the parents them to come out, and the community to come out. So I would like to partner with you all in the future to basically promote the good that we have in the community.
And we would welcome that.
Yes.
You know how to find us, and we're
Yes.
happy that you would have chosen us.
Yes,
So thank you for coming, GMSKN Nation. That was Mr. Delroy Prentice. Stay tuned. So much more after this, a short break.
I'm going to say this is Infamous Music representing for Good Morning SKN, and I want to encourage you to watch the show every morning from 8 to 10 at Studio 327. Easy no man. Say me don't know about you, but me love Good Morning SKN bed. Easy.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
What will it take to grab the attention of someone with the power to make your dream come true? 7 hopeful entrepreneurs in search of the finances necessary to take their ideas to the next level.
This is their lives, right? This is their business.
4 savvy business owners ready to make a pragmatic investment.
You can't help people if you can't help yourself. First you make the dollar and you give the dollar.
Why you take your business offline?
I really feel that you need to do a little bit more research.
Very knowledgeable. Super knowledgeable.
You have a great idea and a great concept. I think you'd be snapped up by Disney.
If you have a job someplace, it means that if something is not working, you can walk away.
Who will invest?
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Thank you. And who will be sent home with nothing? I am your host, Kevin Hope.
What's good, guys? This is Savion Govayo, owner of Liquid Gold, Instagram Liquid Gold SKN. Make sure you guys tune in every day from 8 to 10 a.m. Studio 327, Good Morning St. Kitts.
My name is Erica Edwards. I am a singer-songwriter, and I want you guys to tune into Studio 327, Good Morning SKN.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. This segment of Loosen Up is dedicated to the power of giving back. Where's my bird this morning? That sounds like a monkey. In a world where acts of kindness and compassion can sometimes seem scarce, it's essential to take a moment and recognize the incredible impact that giving back can have on individuals, communities, and the society as a whole. Giving back goes beyond mere generosity. It's about acknowledging our shared humanity and understanding that we all have a role to play in making the world a better place. It's a beautiful cycle of support where those who have been fortunate lend a helping hand to those in need, creating a ripple effect of positivity and change. And
a ripple effect, indeed.
Oh man, look at that young man that we just have here.
Listen,
Marcella poured into him,
and look at
and he is pouring into
others.
Everybody.
Yes.
That as much persons as he can pour into, he's pouring into. Man,
can I ask you, what's your biggest give back so far?
What is the
biggest thing? Yes,
as a child. Well, since I would have known myself, my mom would tell you we love sharing. We always gave back, be it food. We didn't like to see children that didn't have it, and we had it. So I've always been somebody to give back, even when I'm like giving away some stuff. Like let's say I give stuff to Salvation Army, because I really don't like to talk about what I do. Right. But I don't give the worst. No. I wouldn't wear that looking that way. No, that's for the garbage. And I give my best. I'm not going to just say, oh, it's Salvation Army. Oh, that person going to go and get it, so just give them that. And my thing is we like to say, oh, they're not going to care it. But why do you care? It's no longer yours.
I know.
Give it up, let it go, and watch your blessings flow.
Remind me of myself. I mean, the last time I went home and... You know, we like to keep memories of our school books and stuff like that. And I was going through so much of my school past books. And there were persons going to my alma mater. And I was like, but I'm not using these anymore. And I gave back all those textbooks. As much as I was trying to hold on to the memories. Because let me tell you something. When I master a topic, I like to highlight them and I like to make my little jottings. And, you know, that was me. And for me to just hand over all of that, I was like, kudos to those persons.
So gonna receive it.
Yes, like I made their work a little easier for them because trust me, every single thing, every point I jot it down.
Yeah.
And I was a star in high school. I asked them, they know about me. So
it's Monday and he's a star. So we're going to give him that. He's a monster.
I'm a monster.
Yes.
I like that word. I love that word.
Indeed. And listen, I'm blown away because to see that, and this is my thing, and I can't say much in it, but to see that we have people that are protect and serve.
Yes.
Instead of you speak a word that's going to elevate, you speak a word that's going to basically disintegrate. And I say that because if Delroy wasn't strong enough, who knows where Delroy would have been
would
today.
have ended up, exactly.
But I'm glad that he crossed paths.
And he has a mind of himself.
Honorable.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm glad. Dame, listen, I know so many young men can speak good about you. I've had dealings with her. She's very down to earth.
Yes,
she makes you feel comfortable. She never throws her, how should I put it? She never throws her place in society in your face. She makes you feel so welcome.
And I would like to expound on that because as our current Governor General, listen, there are so many, I'm not so familiar with the name of that, so I think it's College Street God.
College Street God, yes.
Listen, she's always right there. I'm like, look at our Gigi, she's so humble. She interacts.
Is the bomb.com.
Listen, shout out to the Honorable Marcella Liebert. She's an awesome woman.
Thank you so much for the
I'm
impact.
happy she's getting all her flowers
while she's
alive. Good morning, Marcella Liebert. So what's the definition of giving back?
So to provide help or financial assistance to others in appreciation of one's own success or good fortune. And that comes from the Merriam-Webster dictionary. Another definition is, and quote, the act of selflessly contributing one's time, resources, or skills to support and uplift others or the community at large. And I remember when I was a mentor at the government's youth camp. Listen, I love those days. I love to see the young people now, they're grown.
Yes.
And they would pass and call out to you, and you know that you had an impact in their lives.
It's
That's
a good
really
feeling.
Good. So
yes.
I always liked giving back, be it my time, be it stuff that I no longer need. As Delroy would have said, financial help when I can.
Yes.
And as he said, when they're going to use it for nonsense, no. No. Yeah,
I agree.
no.
I agree.
Yeah.
But what about those folks who they give and they let it be known that
and that's what I don't like. That's why I tell you I don't really like talking about stuff
some
like
persons
that.
like to give and let it be known that listen, me do that. I am the one responsible for that. And that's why a lot of persons don't ask for help, because they think that you're going to use it against them or talk about it.
It is said, don't let your right hand know what your left hand is doing, right?
There you go.
And this is where we have to be humble people, because what goes around comes around. Imagine when it's your turn to be helped and the person that helped you walk and blast you. How are you going to feel?
Yes.
So be humble in your giving.
So where do you think the personal motivation for giving back comes from? You think it all started from the Bible?
It started from there, but they say charity begins at home. So I would say
charity begins at home. Yes, I agree.
So I was looking at this old TED Talk yesterday with this little 7-year-old. She blew me out the park. And she was saying the stimulation that children get from 0 to 5 are the best years, and that teaches them empathy, that teaches them how to play, that teaches them how to share, and that teaches them how to give back in community, and eventually how to be great parents.
I agree.
It was so cute, because at the end she ended with, you see what I say, how peekaboo can help? And then she said, coming from a 7-year-old, listen, that gave me goosebumps. Peekaboo. Because she say peekaboo can help society, because it shows when the dad was playing peekaboo and engaging the baby, the baby was
engaging,
happy and engaging, and then she let him do, the dad was on his tablet and wasn't engaging the baby. He was becoming antsy. He was trying to pull the tablet, and his daddy would not give him any attention. And then you don't want to hear our little self say his name was Andre. Andre, you can re-engage. And when the dad re-engaged, the baby was happy again and all of that, because she used the dad and the baby has as her experiment.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So to see that a 7-year-old can tell us that we need to engage the children, we need to motivate them so that they can develop the social skills that they need between 0 and 5. Parents, please try your best. I know a lot is going on in society now, but if you need the help for those moms who may be struggling with the postpartum, reach out to someone. Don't battle it alone. I know in the Caribbean, as Andre say, we don't tell people stuff or we don't ask for stuff because people talk, but it's gonna better you, and your child needs you.
Yes.
So be your best selves for
Reach
them.
out to someone.
Reach out to the community, the government community departments, although persons are all the same. But let's hope that there's some kind of confidentiality in there.
Yes, because I've seen where persons would have assisted someone to get an education, let's say, and as soon as that person returned from university, I mean, they have it to say within public that, oh, I did this or I didn't. So a lot of persons tend to struggle on their own without asking for help.
Yeah.
And it's very sad.
Yeah.
It's very sad.
It's very sad indeed. But and the next part too. So you send me to school and I come back and I'm ungrateful. Let me be ungrateful. You don't need to toot your horn. Guess what? The world is a cycle. And the good that you do is going to come back around to you. So you don't need to say, oh, I helped Andre. No, Andre is ungrateful. Just let Andre be. Keep your head high. Do your thing. And watch the world go. As the world turns, watch it go around.
And we've seen it happen time and time again. After. What are some of the benefits of giving back?
Oh man.
It makes, well, me personally, it makes me feel good.
Yeah, it sure does.
No care how small it is, once I give back, it just makes me feel
good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I share with you the story when I went to the supermarket and this lady, her bill was short, and she was like, Miss, you know how we talking, saying, Mister, give me a $2.50, please. And just to know that I could go in my pocket and just assist her. It doesn't matter how much, whether it was $100 or $2, it doesn't matter. But just to see that I was able to do that, it just makes you feel good within yourself.
Yeah, and it shows empathy because it puts you in the shoes of that person to say, boy, that could be me, you know?
That could be.
And that's where we have to look at this thing. That could be me one day. So don't think, oh, I'ma always have it. No, that could be you. That could definitely be you.
Life is a cycle.
It is certainly a cycle.
Down.
So giving back promotes empathy, compassion, as Andre say, and gratitude, because we definitely feel well. It can also create a sense of fulfillment, or like Andre said, purpose and personal growth. It also strengthens social bonds, fosters a sense of community, like Delroy said, and addresses social issues. Because sometimes people just need to see faces. Like sometimes I feel we win our offices and then we don't care for our constituent. And that can be the case, because you can't come back to me in the next 4 or 5 years per se and suddenly come, where were you? I never saw you. I never saw you doing good for people. I don't per se need to see you for you to talk to me, but I need to see what you're doing in the various communities.
Of course.
So you just can't win and then stay inside. You have to win and shine always.
Even small acts of giving back can have a significant impact. Significance of contributing to our communities and making a positive impact on the lives of others. So it doesn't matter how small it is. I mean, like, even last time I went home, it was only 2. Like, I have 2 used tablets at home. I wasn't using them, but I visited my alma mater and, like, kids need tablets. And let me tell you something. The principal lined up all the students. You know, like when you're having devotion and just to hand out 2 tablets. It makes you feel
good,
so good within yourself. Like to see that you're able to give back something. I mean, it makes the world a better place.
Indeed. And the impact of giving back, not only to those who receive the support, but also to the individuals and society as a whole. So we have to show up for society. We have to show up for ourselves, and we have to let don't let our right hand know what our left hand is doing, and not toot every horn. Because myself and Andre, we are sharing because the situation requires that. Just give and let it be.
You have some person, like, the least little thing they're doing is a photo op.
Oh, I hate those.
Persons are like that. Yes, if
feeding the poor.
yes.
Come on, y'all. No, thank you, but
Yes,
I
just
like that.
I've seen it time and time again. Persons just for a photo up or just to get a few likes on social media. They do these acts of kindness. Like kudos to you. Yes, you do. If and this is different. If you're doing the act of kindness and John Brown or Mary Jane sees the act of kindness and without your knowledge take a picture of you and post it and you go on viral, then I can understand.
Yeah,
but for
don't-
you to be
don't
doing
be
the act,
photo-op in it.
yes, for you
No,
to be doing
not
the
cool.
act of kindness and you're there
No.
just to
No.
see, it doesn't look good.
But there's this guy on YouTube, I don't know, Andre, if you ever encountered him. He gives money, but he never sees his face. You just hear this distinct voice. And then when he goes back to check on the persons he would have assisted, and they'd be like, oh, I remember you, and you still don't see his face. So I know that he's doing a good deed so that others can follow.
Yes.
That I can attest with. But don't be photo op in everything that you do. No. We are grateful. Be kind. Be humble. The world's a cycle. Good things will come back to you without you blabbing about it.
What goes around, goes around, goes around, comes all the way back around.
Andre has a song, yes.
Yes. The world is a cycle
It
indeed.
certainly does. It certainly does. And with that said, we would say stay tuned. We got so much more in store for you. We hope you are enjoying
You feel loosen
our
up?
show this.
You feel loosen up?
I would say thus far. Huh?
You feel loosen up?
I'm loose. I'm always loose. We get loose.
I'm feeling quite loosen up.
That's
so
why I was wondering where's my bird, because I know when you're loosening up, you're birding.
I don't normally go like this. You see
Yes,
what
you do.
You just want to turn me into the puppy show this morning.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna be a.
So let us know in the comments. Karen, please. You are our most active
Karen,
one.
am I
Let
always
us
being
know
a birdie?
If he's not always birding when it's loosen up time.
Me no Karen gonna speak the truth, you know. Good morning,
The whole
Karen.
truth.
Am I a birdie in the morning when it comes up to loosen up? I don't always go like this.
I'm gonna ask Karen. I'm gonna ask Sherry. Oh, good morning, Marlene. Thanks for watching us. And
Speaking of good morning,
Thank you for watching.
Our average listener, Norman Chesman up there in Canada, celebrated his 70th birthday
70th.
yesterday.
Happy birthday. Happy belated.
Yes, happy birthday to you, Norman.
Aw, thanks for
and
watching.
I'm sure he's watching.
Yes, Norman.
Shout out to you, Norman.
Aw.
Good morning, SKN. We'll be right back. Yeah.
An exotic experience.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
This is Delroy Prentice, Community Development Officer within the Ministry of Community Development and Social Services. I'm encouraging the whole of SKN to tune in, know what's going on. And Good Morning SKN on Studio 327. Tune in, find out what's going on, stay informed.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Greetings everyone, my name is Winiel Pereira. I am the founder of Pure Niceness by Winiel, which is an all-natural, luxurious self-care line of skin and hair care. Tune in to Good Morning SKN on Studio 327. Imagine the impossible.
Yo, you know it's me, Mr. H.E. Yo, make sure you tune in to Good Morning SKN Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. at Studio 327. Yo, trust me, the baddest show in the morning. Make sure you check it out. Wake up. Make sure that you are there from 8 to 10, Monday to Friday. Boom, check it.
My name is Ason Green from Green Your Ace Refrigeration. Be sure to tune in to Studio 327 for Good Morning SKN from 8 to 10.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. In this segment, we will be playing the game Spot the Difference. This game will test our observation skills and attention to detail by challenging us to find the subtle difference between two seemingly identical images. Are you ready?
Yep.
For those who may not know how it works, we'll be presented with a pair of images that may look identical at first glance. However, there are a few hidden differences lurking within them. It could be a changed color, a missing object, or a slight alteration in the arrangement of items. And our task is to carefully examine the images side by side and identify all the differences. Come along for the ride and comment any differences you can spot. So Team Andre and Team Corty.
Yes, Team Corty, we got this. You know, we are winners.
Let's see.
We are winners.
We says who?
Team Corty always has this. Team Corty is the bomb.com. Clarice would tell you that.
Good morning, Clarice.
Hey, Clarice.
Good morning, Clarice. I'm sure they remember Mr. Clarice. All right, so here goes.
Oh gosh, Andre, why you like to make me laugh? It's too early.
Okay, so
wow.
Is there a difference in this picture?
Listen, this picture looks. Who? Shara Baba, who came up with this one?
Oh.
What? This looks so identical.
Yes.
Where is the difference? Okay, let's observe. GMSKN, let us know in the comments if you would have found differences already, because if you would have noticed, myself and Andre, we are in the lucha luchando, so we are in the fighting.
I cannot spot any difference.
Okay, let's break it down. Okay, so the couple that's on the bench,
yes,
with the map, that looks the same.
Yes,
on both angles, their feet are the same.
The what's that? The Brooklyn, is that a bridge?
No, that's, I think that's London
Bridge. Okay,
yeah.
So it's 5-story. It's also 5-story on the left. The person's walking in the park, the little boy
with his parents.
Yes,
look
nothing
the same,
is
right?
wrong with that.
And the guy with the newspaper, looking like Sherlock Holmes.
But it's the same. He has the umbrella in his hand. He has the.
I'm looking at the shading. I'm looking at everything. Everything just looks
his
the same.
moustache is there. The hat is there.
I'm trying to see if he's missing his eyes.
His necktie is there.
Huh? Oh. Look at the newspaper. There's a color in between.
But
that one's missing. But that's hard though. This is a hard one.
Extremely hard.
Yeah, you had to look hard to see that.
Yes.
Okay, so that's one. I'm looking at mom and dad. They're facing the same way.
Mom and dad has on
the same clothes, the same shading. They have the same brown bag. The guy has the brown. Oh my God. What is missing? Jesus. How is it so hard? All the shadings are there.
Okay, I spot a difference.
Oh, there's a ship is missing. The ship is missing.
Where?
The ship is missing on the right one. Look, there's a ship right there, right on the bridge. It's missing over here. Yeah.
Yes. And I also spot a difference where the gentleman arm is that's hugging his girlfriend. There's a lining on the rail in the middle bit. The guy in the green, yes, there's no line there.
Where?
Look, the guy, yes, right there.
Where?
Yes, you just stick it. Yes, so there's no line there and there's a line there.
Oh.
Yes.
So there's a line there and no line there.
No line there, right.
Okay. Back
so
to the lab again.
3. GMSKN Nation, can you all help us spot the difference? Because this one is difficult.
Okay. Look, right in the middle. There's a skyscraper over here, but I don't see a skyscraper over on my right.
A skyscraper?
Do you see the skyscraper right between? Come across after the tree. It's just after the bridge. Straight over. That. Do you see it in the picture on the right? I don't see.
Yes, there is one.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes, there is one. The same one is there. If you zoom back into the image, you could see there is one. See.
Oh, there's one? Okay.
So it's there.
Shucks.
Yeah.
Okay. But look in between. But there's something different. That and that. Yeah, in between. Oh, that's there? Oh, is that it?
Yeah, that's one.
No, that's one, yeah, because
Yes.
that one's closer and that one's on.
Yes.
No, but isn't. Yo, yeah, no.
Yes, it's one. They gave us. It's now on 6.
Oh my gosh, it looks weird.
I'm trying to see the shades on the ground with the tree.
Yeah, boy. The shades almost look the same.
They are the same. Oh no, they're not.
Oh, that one look like a big dinosaur head
Yes.
bird.
So
Yes.
that's right there, the shade. Yes.
Okay. Looking at the shade again. And imagine I was looking at that shade all the time.
Okay, so the gentleman with the stick is stepping on one of the branches on the shade on the ground.
But he's doing the same thing on the other side
Same
too.
thing.
Yeah. Is that family? I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with them. Because I know something has to be there.
Well, the couple seems everything is fine with the couple.
Ooh. No, the shade on the bench with the couple. The shade on the bench.
Yes, the shade on the bench is
Yeah.
different. Yes.
Okay.
Oh yes, there's a branch.
The shade
On the left, there's a tree branch missing. Yes, to the top left corner. Right up there, yes.
Okay. London Bridge. I'm looking for anything that's missing from there. 1, 2.
Listen, we did well. We did.
Wait. On the bridge.
Tell us.
On the right side, the black is not pronounced. On the bridge, on the top of the bridge. This black is that one? Yeah. If you look on that one side, the side that's furthest looks a little lighter. So there
One is
black, no?
No.
Okay. It looks, don't you see? That one looks thicker than that, or maybe it's my eyes playing tricks on me.
My eyes been playing tricks all morning.
Ooh la la. GMSK Nation, I hope you're doing way better than we are.
The branches.
Okay.
I'm trying to spot a difference with the couple that is hugging.
Well, I think we spot almost all the differences with them.
Well, you just found the bench.
Yeah, the light on the bench that was there all the time. Her hand's the same place. The map is the same place. What else is there? Looking at the trees, that's fine. Oh boy.
The gentleman hand is missing.
Which hand?
The lady is holding the mother and the father that's walking their son in the park. I'm not seeing the female hand in the left picture. Is there? Wow.
But is you want to take out the lady whole hand? Yeah, I know there's something different about that couple, but I'm not seeing it.
We're not.
Because the brown bag's there, they're holding hands. The child feet's the same way. The gentleman's feet's the same way. The lady's hair is the same way.
Yes.
Is his eyes missing?
Oh, I see a difference. On top of the London Bridge, there's a peak, but there's none on the right image. Yes, right there. So there's a peak right there.
Oh, it's missing.
Yes, and
yeah.
there's no peak there.
Shucks. Yeah. And I'm staring at that bridge for the longest while and couldn't see that. Okay, what else is missing from the bridge?
1, 2, 3.
Is it that the railing extended longer by the family or not really? I'm just hoping. Oh no.
This is a tough image, but we did well.
We did well, yeah.
Yes.
I'm trying to see if we can spot the last two. Is it that the shade on the man's suit that's walking is different? Yeah.
Where?
The shade on his suit. No? Same old? Oh wow.
This
is okay. Okay. All right. What about a couple? The guy's shirt The green shirt, it's outlined in one picture, but it's not in the other? No? Shucks me. Okay. Lord. Who invented these hard puzzles?
I know. This is terrible.
Can you spare us and give us the last one?
The last one.
Which is the last one? I can't see. You see anything else, Andre?
The only thing I could say is
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
It's 4.
Oh, look on the tower. On the second going up, there's 2, and on the one on the right, there's 4. You see it?
2, 4.
Yeah. See, that have 2 and that have 4.
I was looking at it for the longest
Listen, that tower had me.
I was looking.
I hope GMSKN Nation did as well as we did.
But I got 6 and you got 4. Yes.
Why does Andre act like he wants the most?
I got 6 and you got 4.
From not wanting an ice cream date to wanting to take over the whole pie.
Listen.
All right, sir. Take your 6.
It's a fact.
Teamwork, make the dream work. Because I think that's what it was.
We made the dream work this morning. That was fun.
It certainly was.
My eyes are dazzling.
But let us allow Andre to undazzle his eyes whilst we take a break, and we will see you after this. A short one.
That was fun.
Yo, you know it's me, Mr. H.E. Yo, make sure you tune in to Good Morning SKN Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. at Studio 327. Yo, trust me, the baddest show in the morning. Make sure you check it out. Wake up. Make sure that you are there from 8 to 10, Monday to Friday. Boom, check it. Rah.
Hi, my name is Makita Vera of Sugarworks SKN. Just a reminder to tune in to Good Morning SKN on Studio 327.
An exotic experience.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Good morning, my name is Tanya Moses and I'm representing Crazy Rolls. This is a reminder for you to always watch Good Morning SKN, where you get your local, regional, and entertainment news at Studio 327.
This is Delroy Prentice, Community Development Officer within the Ministry of Community Development and Social Services. I'm encouraging the whole of SKN to tune in, know what's going on. And Good Morning SKN on Studio 327. Tune in, find out what's going on, stay informed.
Guys, welcome back to a Good Morning SKN. If you know me and Andre, you know it's always a laugh around these parts. But it's time for another segment of Real Talk. Today's edition is centered around the topic body positivity and media representation.
Yes, interesting topic.
Interesting topic,
and it's a hot topic as well, because a lot of persons shy away from this topic.
You think they shy away? No.
Yes.
Like I watch Piers. Is Piers Morgan? Yeah, boy, he was kind of mashing up somebody that is, we would say, in these parts, because he's asking her, how can she be positive with all those stones? She was a big bone person, and she's gonna. How can you be positive with all those stones? You need to lose some weight.
Piers Morgan,
you're gonna communicate to the death. And
what? Piers Morgan is the last person on this earth.
He could have said it in a nicer way.
That's him, and that's what he's known for. Very controversial.
She's positive.
Yes.
Being a fluffy girl. But he's telling her, no, we're not doing
Piers
that.
Morgan needs to do some self-retrospect. Yes.
Reflection?
Yes, on his own self. Piers Morgan have been making the rounds.
He sure has been. But he's a controversial reporter, but he gets his point. He has valid points on days, but sometimes I just feel he can be a bit more easier how he goes over on person.
Have you ever watched The Apprentice? Donald Trump.
Yeah,
The
You're
Apprentice.
Fired.
Yes, that's where I first started to watch Piers Morgan, and I loved how Omarosa ripped into Piers Morgan. I was like, you go, girl. Piers Morgan he has some.
But he was on some other show prior to him getting his own primetime show. But yeah, he's controversial.
Very much controversial.
He was letting her know that you think you got body positivity going on, miss. You don't. You need to drop a few stones.
And I guess he was trying to be funny.
Yep. See? All bodies are good bodies. My worth is not measured by my size. You are enough.
But even me, like, look at myself. I am a skinny person, like, and sometimes persons like, in cranny, you know the word, that's how persons use it.
Who says you're cranny?
People say me cranny. But in Jamaica we say you're maga. Lord, you're maga. Yeah, but I mean, it's body shaming. You can't please people if you're.
It is body shaming, yeah.
I don't want to use the word fat, but
look, in some cultures, thicker is better. Thicker is better.
Yes.
Yep.
Some persons love you when you're.
Because if we talk about ethnic groups, this comes from eatingdisorder.hope.com. Often different ethnic groups will have different sets of beauty standards and cultural expectations, which should stem from many years of tradition or other deeply held belief. Some ethnic groups may also put a higher premium on physical beauty, leading to more comments or heavier criticism from family members. You see those, like the cultures where you stretch your neck, because the longer your neck, the more beautiful you are.
Yes.
You're thicker, you're better.
Yes.
You're fairer. Like now I see in our motherland, most of the women are changing their colors. Black is not beautiful anymore.
Right here in St. Kitts, Nevis.
And it's very sad.
Yes.
I remember this lady in Antigua, her heel was orange from taking off the color of her skin.
Wow.
And I don't understand, guys, why are we doing that to ourselves?
It's an epidemic. I remember
a terrible one.
I remember there was a documentary out of Jamaica, and when the lady was being interviewed, she was like, life would be a little easier if you're light.
She was fair.
Yes, it was sad.
And that's bad.
Listening, she was like, if I go for the interview and I'm too dark,
she's not going to get
the interview. It was very sad.
That was disheartening. Even the ladies on the side that do hair.
Yes.
How disrespectful can we be because you are dark? I'm not going to plait my hair. I'm going to the fair one.
To the fair one.
Whose color is not even hers. She was basically bullied into removing her color.
Yep.
Because that makes her more, how should I put it? That makes her more
acceptable.
Not even acceptable. Like profitable or something
Yes,
like that.
yes.
It's just bad. And to see that the cultures out there tell you, oh, a longer neck makes you look prettier, a slender body makes you look this. How about social media? They fix those model faces, the Photoshop, they pull up their eyes, they remove their freckles, they give them the thigh gap, they give them the hourglass shape, and then we out here think we should look like they don't look like that in real life.
Yeah, it all started from being young. Have you ever seen a fluffy doll? No. Growing up, where?
The baby ones are fluffy.
Well,
the Cabbage Patch are fluffy.
Well, nowadays they're trying to make.
No, but the Cabbage Patch was around for a while, so that was a fluffy doll. But I don't think kids, as children, we weren't thinking that size matters.
Nope.
As adults, we're pressured.
Yes. I remember when the first dark skinned dolly came out, it was a huge thing. Because we are accustomed to the light skinned doll. Yes, it is true.
Listen, I've watched stuff. Yeah,
everybody is
that model girl. I always wonder how if she was really confident in her skin, but
yes, I remember.
Certainly is.
So in Jamaica, they have this thing called Mission Catwalk, where they discover upcoming designers, and on the final night, the finale, this gentleman, I think his name was Bassiana, out of Trinidad, but he was in Jamaica doing the competition. And while the runway was going down, models were going down the runway, all you have the slender models and all of that. And he decided to throw in a fluffy model. And let me tell you something, the crowd went into a frenzy because we have not seen this thing on the runway. We hardly see a fluffy girl on the runway, and he started something within the Caribbean.
We shouldn't shame people, man. We are all different. And to me, look at South Korea. They have the highest plastic surgery count going, then Greece, then Italy. Imagine the US is number 5.
US.
So I wonder who's number 4. I'm yet to discover. And what the Koreans did is the blepharoplasty, where because they weren't born with lids like ours, it's there, but it's all the way up.
Yes.
That's what they're doing to get lids. So we're basically telling our creator that what you made isn't good. It's garbage. We don't like this. So we're gonna fix this.
Wow. Have you seen Carly Red?
I will not.
Good morning, Carly Red. Good morning, Brandy Glanville.
You and these ROH people and the love and hip hop. No.
Good morning, Lil Kim.
No.
Listen.
When y'all see Andre next time, right? And he has.
And I have what?
And he's not Andre anymore, you'll know why.
God forbid. God forbid.
It just shows. Look at this standard.asl.org. /opinion said a skinny waist, a hourglass figure, big lips, a thigh gap, and a flat stomach.
Yes.
Body standards are a social construct that are enforced in day-to-day interactions and are perpetuated by social media.
Fluffy lips. Can you
big lips. Imagine me with some extra things all the way up to my nose.
But why would persons inject their lips?
Because they want the big lips. They think the big lips is the thing.
Really?
The nonsense that we're doing. Imagine we're stretching our knees. We're taking out our ribs that were put there to protect our organs. We are getting liposuction. When we're finished, most of us said it. I say most of us. No, I never did that.
Yes.
Said it feels like a truck ran over us. Then we have to wear these fahas that look so disgusting with all the fluids that are leaking out. Y'all, be contented with your bodies. And for those of you that are bleaching inside out, stop it. Stop it. Keep your color. It's beautiful. He made you with it. Be thankful.
Yes. Body positivity is a discussion.
It is crazy the things we are doing.
What about media influence though?
That's why I tell you, terrible. Because if you see some of the models in real life, you will see those people remove their freckles, they pulled up their faces, they made their nose smaller. Come on, y'all. This is not, the magazines ain't real.
You'll see a mini Hortensia. Good morning. But you see, I think that's the reason why they would have changed the whole how they do the show of Miss World, you notice it's not a beauty contest anymore. Miss Universe is still a beauty contest, but Miss World is no longer.
I think they're trying with Miss Universe because they want to involve moms now.
Yes,
so we're gonna see some mom bots.
Well, Miss World has changed. It's no longer a beauty contest, so you'll see a few plumped ladies in the competition.
Plump is beautiful because those plump girls have some pretty faces on them.
Yes, but back then
it wasn't accepted. I get that.
Yes,
I get that.
So,
but my gosh, why do we do half of the things that we do to our poor bodies?
And I mean, you never know what someone is going through. Like you and I were just talking about persons who living with diabetes. Sometimes you have diabetes and you lose weight, and then you have diabetes and you gain weight.
You gain weight, yeah.
So you just never know what an individual is going through.
And there are other NCDs that make you gain weight and make you lose weight. So look at now. When you see people, don't tell people, hey, you look at it. Calm down. You don't know what they're going through. Hey, you look fat. I got older. Imagine me at 40 looking like I was at 16. When I look back at those pictures, I'd be like, yo, what's going on with my neck? I look real hard here. Like, no.
But speaking of appearance, aren't you afraid of snakes?
Why you gotta be this way? I'm not wearing anything snake.
Give her a close up.
That.
She's in a snake skin.
I'm hoping it's crocodile. Don't say
snake
that.
Skin. You're afraid of snakes, but yet still you're in a
snake skin, y'all. It's crocodile skin. Stop saying that. Then you're gonna make me get goosebumps. Yes. I try not to think about the prints when I put them on because I have a thing for those animals.
Especially snakes.
You're not being nice. I hope your shoe sole drops off.
Not this morning. Not today. We had an awesome show this morning.
We sure did.
It's that time when we say so long
farewell
to you, my friends.
Goodbye for now until we meet again.
She have to go there with me this morning. Thank you for joining us today, folks. Tune in daily where you'll find a little bit of everything for everyone. Get your friends and families to watch. Remember to follow us on our social media platforms, including Facebook and on YouTube at Studio327 Inc. and Instagram at Good Morning SKN. Remember to like, subscribe, follow, and share. Also, check out our website at Studio327Inc.com to learn more about GMSKN and Studio 327.
And remember to leave us a comment and let us know what was your favorite part of today's show. See you tomorrow, Tuesday at 8 a.m. when you wake up bright and early. Grab your coffee, turn on your devices, and start your morning with us right here at Good Morning SKN. Remember, you are Monstars, which is Monday in stars. So shine and don't let anybody dull your shine this morning.
Not even Cortez herself.
Not even Andre. So have yourselves a great day. But remember, if you can't, don't go messing up nobody else's. Tabitha Brown said that. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, like, share. See you tomorrow. Bye.